Hello, first graders. Before we begin, I would like for you to please have a piece of paper and a pencil ready to go. I will have you taking pictures of your work today. So, now that you've gotten that, we are starting a new unit. And in this unit, we're going to learn all about unknown numbers in addition and subtraction problems. In our first lesson, our goal is going to be, I can use math mountains to find unknown totals and partners. Now, I don't know if you can remember all the way back from Unit 1 where we talked about math mountains. And we told the story of the tiny tumblers. And the tiny tumblers, they live at the top of these math mountains. So if, for example, I had 5 tiny tumblers, I would write 5 up here because they live at math mountain number 5. And let's say they get up in the morning, they brush their teeth, they eat breakfast, they clean their house, they do all their morning chores, and then their favorite thing to do is tumble. And they love tumbling down the mountain. They do this every day. So some might tumble this way and some might tumble that way. Let's say, for example, that 2 tumble this way. If we have 2 that tumbled that way, then 3 must tumble the other way. So we know that 2 and 3 go together to make 5. So that's the review on the math mountains. Hopefully you remember them from Unit 1 this year, or if anything from kindergarten last year. All right. Make sure I got this. Okay. All right, now we're going to use these mountains to help us find right now an unknown total. So this problem we're going to work on is called an unknown total. So at the bottom here, I have 8 and 2, okay? So if we were to think of the tiny tumblers, we would say that 8 tumble down this side and 2 tumble down this side. Now we could use circle drawings to figure this out, or we could count on from the greatest number. So what I'm trying to say is we want to figure out what math mountain they live at. In order to figure that out, we've got to put these two together, okay? So go ahead and draw this on your piece of paper. And when you have that, I want you to put a plus sign between these two. And I want you to try to solve by counting on from the greatest number. I put 2 circles there to show this 2. And let's solve it. 8, 9, 10. They live at math mountain number 10. Okay. All right, so we're going to try another one. I would like for you to do this one first on your own, and then we'll solve it together. So go ahead and write this math mountain with these number 4 and the number 2 at the bottom. And then go ahead and pause and do that now. All right, so this is an unknown total math mountain, or an unknown total math problem. Okay, we are trying to figure out what math mountain they live at. So, again, go ahead and try to solve this. Write the math mountain that you think up here, and then press play to check your answer. Okay, so I'm going to put a plus sign here to remind me that I'm putting these together to figure out how many live at the top math mountain number. Well, we got to figure it out. So I like counting on by the greatest number. I put 2 dots above the 2, and let's count together. 4, 5, 6. They live at math mountain number 6. Yay. If you had that, kiss your brain. That's so smart. Okay, but wait a second. We were just working on finding the unknown totals. These are the, oopsie daisies, I re-erased the 2. Sorry about that. So this is the total, and these are the 2 partners that go together to make that total. Okay, so we were trying to find the unknown total. We did not know that. But now we know the total. We know that this is math mountain number 7. Yeah. And the tiny tumblers, 4 tiny tumbled down that way. But we don't know how many tumbled down this way. We do know that it's a partner of 7, or a partner that goes together with 4 to make the total 7. So think, how could you figure out how many tiny tumblers tumbled down this way? You can think it in your mind. could maybe use a circle drawing. Or I could teach you another trick. It's kind of like counting on, except we don't have the number here. I'm going to say 4 in my brain, 4, and then I'm going to count on 5, 6, 7. Whoa, I have 1, 2, 3. So my other missing partner is 3. Let's try it again. Ready? Think 4 in your brain. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we know that 4 plus 3 makes 7. Awesome. Okay. All right. Let's try another problem. But wait a second. How can you find an unknown partner when it's on the other side? Guess what? It doesn't matter what side it's on. The unknown partner can be found with the same method we did for the unknown partner on the other side a few minutes ago. We can do the same thing. So go ahead, draw this math mountain with the number 9 at the top, the total 9 at the top, and the partner 5 on this side. Try to solve the same way we just did with the 7 by counting on from 5 and drawing circles until you get to 9. Pause and solve, and then press play to check and see if you're right. Okay, now I'm going to say 5 in my brain, 5, 5, 5 in my brain, and then we're going to go 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so I stopped at 9. I counted on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, my number 5 in my circle drawings, when they are put together, they match that total 9. So all I need to do to figure out the missing partners, count the circles. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So we have 4 and 5 more makes the total of 9. 4 tiny tumblers tumble down that way. 5 tumble down the other way. All right. Go ahead. I'm going to give you some more. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to teach you another little trick. I think you probably got this down pretty good. How can we think? I want you to think in your brain, looking at this one. We have 9 at the top. Math mountain number 9, 6 tumble down that way. We have an unknown partner here. How can we find this answer without drawing circles? Take a minute to think about that. If you want, you can pause and think. How could you figure this out without drawing circles? You may have a different idea than I do, but I would like to share mine. I think in my brain, I think 9. And then I'm going to use a finger to count on until I get to 9. So ready? 9 in my brain. 10. Wait, what am I doing? Whoa, did that totally wrong. I don't want to think 9. I want to think 6 and count to 9. So sorry about that. 6 in my brain. 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. It is 1, 2, 3. I did it. 3. All right. I'm going to give you guys another one. I want you to try this using just your fingers next time. I'm going to put a different one up here. I'm going to put a 7 and a 5. Use your fingers to solve this. So first write it on your paper and then solve it. Pause while you do that. Okay, let's think 5 in our brain. That's the partner we know. We want to find the other partner. 5, 5, 5 in my brain. 6, 7. It's 2. Awesome. All right. Our last thing is, this is called different partners for the same total. So we have Math Mountain 10, Math Mountain 10, Math Mountain 10. We need to think of different partners that can go down here, different way these tiny tumblers can roll to get that same total. What could we use? Think in your brain. What could you use to help you figure these out? Well, we're using 10, so there's a couple things that I thought of right away. I thought of our blue stair steps. I don't know if you remember those. I thought of our number cards, and I thought of something that I always have with me, my fingers. So I know I have 10 fingers, right? So I'm going to put 10 up. And I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to put a random number down, put 4 down. So I'm going to write a partner over here. My partner was 4. I put it down. But I still have 5, 6. That's my other partner. Or I could put my 10 fingers up and put 2 down. And I have 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could say 2 and 8 or 10 and 0. These are all partners. But what would you do if you ended up with a math mountain and you had to find different totals for a number that was not 10? For example, what if you had 8? What could you do? Well, you could still use your fingers, except I'm going to try to remember that I'm putting my thumbs down to make 8. If I put 3 down, I have to remember 3 in my brain, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could say 3 and 5. You could also use circle drawings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cover up some. Write the number how many you covered up. I covered up 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So hopefully this wasn't too hard for you today. I would like you to take a picture of the work you did along with me during the lesson. And you also have other assignments. You have workbook pages 107 and 108 to complete. So I already have my workbook ready to go. I will show you. Here it is. Okay. So you are solving on this page. Find the unknown partner. So remember what I taught you. You could count on, so you want to get the total 8. So you could think 5 in my brain, and then 6, 7, 8. Your answer is 3. So you put a 3 there. Or you could draw circles in there and try to solve it that way. So I could be like 5, or where was I? What? Oh, I was over here, sorry. So 5, 6, 7, 8. And I can see that that's 3. I write a 3. So whatever method works best for you. That's this whole page. All the same. And then the second page is what we just did a little bit ago. Is finding different partners for the same total. So 2 different partners are different partners that go together to make 10, 8, and 7. And then on the bottom, it says, draw a math mountain with a total of 8, and one of the partners being 5. So it'll be 8 and like a 5 here. Count on to find the unknown partner. Okay, this check understanding right here, I want you to do, and then I'd like you to either take a video or use a microphone to share your thinking with me. All right, that's all I got. I hope that you enjoyed this.